Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options.
And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. And they're quick to get it back. Mateus. Rummenigge. Shevchenko. And this is Mohamed Salah. Edmilson. Shevchenko. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's had it taken off him.
Victoria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! Has a look up and drives it forward. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's running through. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that has not gone well. Hernes. Oh, they can break here. He's through here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press.
There will be
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the upper...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Kukcu with the short one. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's tried one! And he comes up trumps again. Corner number 3 coming up. De Bruyne! Oh, that is rather wayward. And claimed it back swiftly. Rummenigge. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
De Bruyne. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's played through for him. Saliba cuts it out. Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively.
Takes a shot! They've done it! And they're back in front! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Indonesia take the lead. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 18.
Indonesia
Shevchenko.
choosing to make the
Number
first change.
21, Raul. Coming on the field, number 19, Batistuta.
Zanetti.
Number
He's
9.
a sharp little ball
Neymar.
here. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Kukcu. Batistuta. And that is masterful defending.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Salah. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's in a great position here. Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shapes to shoot! Just off target. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save. Victoria were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they felt... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out.
Chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Salah. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it out wide. Zanetti is there to clear. Rooney, played out wide. Rashford. Rashford with the cross. Pepe tries to clear. Mateus. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mohamed Salah! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to play it through. Rashford. Good read, needed to be. Aim forwards. Hernes, given the lift of his goal, and he's worked it through. It's Salah! Oh, he's been caught napping. Rummenigge with the cross. That has been knocked clear. Mateus! That is decidedly lacking.
Mateus probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Played into the box.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead.
It's Rooney! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Nuno Mendes. Vitinha, looking for a runner. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Salah. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And a chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Reflections on the goal?
Fully merit this lead and are right on course for a real upset. And as yet, no signs of shying away.
Victoria in control at half-time, 2-0.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And that's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. And the pass is intercepted. Vitinha. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Vitinha. Rashford. And it's Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Substitutions taking place.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Howson. And it's Rijkaard. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Yamal. It's a searching pass, and that's a dangerous ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is it's Rooney! And he was quick to react. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Rooney.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, that's well seen too. Ferdinand. Here's Cannavaro. Lam. And here's Rooney. Yamal picks it up out wide. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
2 added
Howson
minutes has
cuts
been
it out.
indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the referee brings it to a close. Victoria pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Rummenigge claiming the man of the
Hello,
match
everybody,
award,
and
and
please
there is
join
very
me in
little
wishing
room
a
for
happy-
argument. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Totti. Done delicately. Now it's Totti. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. And it's Xabi Alonso. Finding their passes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way...
Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Top! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's a goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rummenigge. Great ball, and he's in here. Hernes looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Totti. Oh, what a ball! Rummenigge! And he's following up! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable. It's Basho! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Roberto Baggio just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's had a hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Victoria are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. Mohamed Salah. Tries to play it through. And it's been played through.
2 added minutes.
Oh, that's
have been
fabulous.
added.
Now the delivery, and he was alert to it. He's given the time to pick a pass. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they...
Chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello attendees, this is...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's going to go a long way. And he cuts out the supply. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Finding their passes. Hazard. Mohamed Salah. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Victoria are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Now this could be... It's Asa! They've got to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's been played through. Mohamed Salah! Cross needs to be good.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Big chance! He's beaten the keeper. the post!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Vitinha. Mohamed Salah, and the shot! Goal! Victoria! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Victoria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pepe cuts it out. Victoria leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That'll be a throw-in.
Two
Mateus.
added minutes has been indicated.
And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries a shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Fully merit this lead and are right on course for a real upset, and as yet, no signs of shying away.
Victoria sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. He's on it, can he? He's gone for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
This looks promising. Takes a shot! It's there! Batistuta at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have...
Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been... And one more try! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his... Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's a shade optimistic. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
It climbs up big! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Indicated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Victoria take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Albert Ferrer. Might be danger here. Referee has just said play on. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night.
It's Salah! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Victoria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Decent chance! Goal! Victoria! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's a sharp little ball here. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Shevchenko. Vitinha. Now Hoeneß. Mateus. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Cruyff. Quarter of an hour played. Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Maldini. Thuram. Messi. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played backwards here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Seedorf. Now it's Shevchenko. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mateus. And it's Salah. Now Hoeneß. Rummenigge. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. No way through. Now it's Messi. That's a delicate pass. Hoeneß. Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Hoeneß is onto this. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Salah. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a promising build. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Victoria.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Victoria, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Victoria carrying a one-goal lead. Hoeneß. Rummenigge. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Bale. Messi. Oh, here's a man adored by men. Takes the shot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Messi. And this is Bale. And he's gone looking for safety.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Bergkamp. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Your impression so far, Jim? Rummenigge. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is...
And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Vitinha. Shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Decent enough try. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rummenigge. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Cruyff, looking for options for movement.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking to pass their way through. And this is Cruyff. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Milan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Strokes it back, finding their passes. Goes down, but nothing given. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
He's onside, and that's been... And the shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Can he get on the end of this? Mateus. Vitinha looking to pass their way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Short changes him with that pass. Ernest. And it's Vitinha. Vittoria disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Zanetti. Ernest, the specialist in tearing teams apart. That has not gone well. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the open.
And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Zanetti, and it's made its way to him. Real chance! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 21 minutes is number 25, El Hadj Diouf.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Beckenbauer, searching pass he's played there. That's good vision. Look at this. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cruyff, he's through here. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Zanetti.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mateus. Ernest really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do...
Goes for a shot! Oh, That was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. Zanetti crosses. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now, can they get him away? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
is on his own. There's the shot! Yes! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Hiroshima are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Rafinha! Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ernest. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Rummenigge, there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Howson calmly anticipates. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cannavaro. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Zanetti cuts it out. Ernest. And it's Salah. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ernest. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Victoria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Owned beyond the defence. And the shot! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 8, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Knocks it into space. Albert Ferrer. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Salah. Victoria are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And he's there to get it away. Ernest, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Played into space. And that has put paid to that. And he's found a way past. And And it's hit the woodwork and out. Taken back almost at once. Can he get on the end of this?
Added time.
Musiala. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Security staff
Victoria.
Please report
I
to the
think
staff
on the whole the
immediately.
team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Victoria are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. Victoria, a solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Kupchu is always looking to break lines. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Nice looking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Can he finish? They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's there to belt it away. Howson. Ball played for Kukçu. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Danger averted for now. He has found the way through. It's a promising position. And he was alert to it. Nunez! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
So there's going to be another change here. Mohamed Salah getting this one clear. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that's a key interception. Vitinha. Victoria can consider themselves just about safe now. And it's Salah. Mateus, a picture of focus and alertness. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land. 4 added minutes on the board. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. No. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Victoria can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge. Now it's Forlan. Hoeneß providing an outlet on that flank. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Tries to pass it through. Makalele. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. It's a searching pass.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Forlan. Played into space. It's a throw-in. Pepe with the clearance. Nice-looking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, this could be a chance.
Victoria are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
And it's Forlan. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Berbatov finds himself offside. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, again the flag's up. Mateus, looking tidy in possession here, and that interception was most necessary. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Victoria with the corner, there first.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a simple one for the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Victoria clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in a great position here. He is through here. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hooness actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 21, Morientes.
Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tonali cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's a promising position.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tonali knocks it into space. Hernes. Quality ball. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Nicked it back promptly, and it's Forlan. Looking to play him in. Mallorca have reclaimed it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the...
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed
There will
off,
be 3
but not
minutes
this
at a
lot.
time.
This is very impressive.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a little off target. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckham. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. And that's been won straight back. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Belletti. Manchester United upping the ante. He's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Zanetti crosses. Punched away. Shot at goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Victoria have got it back and they'll have another go. Rummenigge.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the option.
Beckham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vitinha. Hernes. And this is Mohamed Salah. And that could set him on his way. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Looking to pass their way through. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Howson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. But it's Owen. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. Looking for a corner. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Mohamed Salah tries to clear. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Victoria really are going to need to improve in a hurry.
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Beckham plays it short. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their third corner. That's the keeper's ball. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mateus. And this is Owen. And Owen! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. There's the shot! It's in! And finally he has breathed life into the game! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Victoria are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Victoria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rummenigge, he's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Great ball, and he's in here. And smartly reclaimed. Kokchu.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mohamed Salah. 1-0 as we head towards the end. He's found a way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Howson looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that.
Victoria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. No way through. Taken back almost at once. And that is as far as it goes. Victoria have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the number 10 may be a fading role, Peter, but I suppose it's more about evolution than extinction. And I'd see James Maddison as the perfect example of this. These days, even creative players need to be strong, mobile, versatile, and he ticks all the boxes.
Maddison! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cannavaro tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Adams calmly anticipates. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Konate with the slide tackle there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Victoria are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Plays a sharp little ball here. And here's Maddison. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Burnley have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. Rummenigge! Trippier. He's picked his way through. Sells claims comfortably. Burnley, possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That'll be a throw. And it's Trippier. Some really good ball movement. Rodri. Now it's Haaland.
Victoria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he's searching through. Goes down, but nothing given. Rummenigge couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
No, that's been intercepted.
There will be one minute at a
Excellent
time.
interception. Fernandez. And that's been intercepted. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Victoria.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Victoria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Szoboszlai. Okazaki. Goes for goal! Burnley have their second corner now. Victoria are looking to go forward now. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Victoria are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And here's Haaland. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In by Trippier. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. De Bruyne to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably some...
Oh, what a climb! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This looks promising.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Haaland. Looking for the run. Great, and a chance! They've done it! And they're back in front. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on in the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Number 19.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Victoria really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And back to the keeper.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Shaw. 4 added minutes on the board. He's in space and looking for options. Shaw is wide and looking to get onto this. Burnley have their third corner. Gets his head on it! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Great corner, and referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end.